Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. First of all, I think it's time to apologise for the lack of content, especially lack of vlogishness that I said I was going to do. I'll be honest with you guys, I couldn't keep it up. I tried my best and I think I got like 6 days in, but that was only Monday to Friday. I was still taking weekends off and I still couldn't keep it up. I can't go into the exact reasons why, but it will come out in the future. Yeah, just lots going on. December's been a really weird one for me. I'd say it's been probably one of my worst, actually. One of my worst Decembers in like sales wise. It started really good, started up there, had like probably the first to like the 5th of the month was like really strong days, and then since then it's just been going lower and lower and lower and lower. I think I've done about 80 quid of sales in like the last 2 days. Nearly a no sale day yesterday, but then at like 10 o'clock at night had a pair of gazelles which sold for like 46 quid or something like that. But other than that, day before that was £30. It's been pretty shocking, and the only reason I can put it down to is Christmas. People don't want to buy this soon leading up to Christmas because they're probably worried it's not going to arrive at their house in time. And also I think people don't really want to buy pre-owned shoes as gifts for people as well. That's another reason. As you know, I'm pretty much niched fully into pre-owned shoes at the moment, so yeah, it's to be expected with my shop. And yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. It's been a struggle. It's definitely been a struggle. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's shown their support. I put a little community post on YouTube just saying that Vlogmas is pretty much cancelled. Loads of people commented on that and like showed their support and stuff. But then did get a few haters. You got instantly blocked. Yeah, if you're going to hate on me for not providing content, then you're blocked. As much as I love all you guys showing your support and stuff, as a creator, this is my sideline. My business is eBay. So if you're just going to hate on me for not putting out content, then really you don't deserve to see any more of the channel, so blocked. Yeah, I don't really do any warnings. I go straight for the block button. So yeah, I just try and rule out any negativity in my life right now. Anyway, we're here today, got 3 sales going out. I thought I'll just turn the camera on just to put out some content. I have been listening consistently. I've been doing 10 a day during the week, every day for the last like 2 weeks. But it doesn't seem to be showing, you know? I don't know if it's the same for everyone else, but I had November, which was probably actually I know for certain November was my best month yet on eBay since I've started. And then December hit and it's just dropped off completely. I understand there's a lot of factors involved, paydays and stuff like that, and then Christmas of course, but yeah, I just thought it would be a bit more consistent than it is being right now. Another thing I'm really guilty of is comparing myself to others. I keep seeing other resellers doing really well, and yeah, that was me a few weeks ago. I was loving life, repeated £300 days, you know, nothing could be better. It was the best job in the world, and now it's just like happy if I get a sale a day. It's funny how much of a roller coaster this job really is. I don't recommend it for anyone that wants a stable income. I really don't recommend it, but yeah, we're here and we got to just do what we can do. Let's just go into the numbers a little bit. First of all, actually, I'll just talk about these Sambers. I picked these up on Vinted the other day and paid 15 for them, which was paying up way too much. They are the 2004 model. They're actually being returned to the seller because he didn't describe the fact that the leather was actually falling apart. You can see it's all perished and literally just crumbling away. Keep your eyes peeled for these in better condition at a cheaper price because they do sell really well. But unfortunately, these ones here, as you can see, they're just cracked and falling apart. So yeah, returning those ones. Anyway, let's just go into the numbers over here. So as you can see, I think I'm beating myself up a little bit too much because obviously we've had a good month. We've done what, 7,131 days, which is perfect for me. I'm happy with that. I'll tell you now the 90-day total. You remember I hit 20 grand. That has now dropped quite a lot down to 18,700, which is again to be expected. I knew it was going to drop, especially because I kind of hit that 20 and then kind of took my feet off the pedals a little bit because that was my goal for the year. I just wanted to hit that 20 and get there. I know I can do it again. I'll do it again next year, but or hopefully higher next year, maybe even 30 grand or something like that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what next year brings. But yeah, so like I say, 7,000 in the last 31 days. Last 7 days, 835, which to be fair isn't that bad still. And this is why I thought I had a worse day than I did, but I actually had, well, today, what, £17. Yesterday, only that £50 sale. And then the day before that, to be fair, not a terrible day, £145. Day before that, 167. So we're still hitting £100 days. But yeah, you can just see, look at the graph here. You've got really consistent days all over 300 quid pretty much, or 250, 300, you know, if you look over here. And then got this really tiny day here on the 3rd of December. Then it went up a little bit more, and now it just looks like it's completely dropped off. And nothing's really changed. Like, I'm still buying the quality stock. I'm still sourcing quality stock on Vinted. My guess is that it's purely just because Christmas is just around the corner and people don't want to buy. Or maybe they're spending too much money on brand new gifts for people and they don't have enough money for themselves to buy pre-owned shoes. I don't know. There's probably something to it. But yeah, definitely not the easiest of times right now, especially with it being an expensive month, obviously, for me and the family and stuff. But as you can see, lots of quality footwear still being passed through the shop. I do need to put all this lot away. Getting really lazy with that. I'll just stack it up here until like Fridays usually, and then Friday I blast it all and get it all away in the boxes. So the boxes, they're all still full up over here. We've got the 4 over here, which are pretty much full up. I think I'm going to have to start moving the sort of everything items back into, or maybe condense it into like a few boxes down here. There doesn't seem to be many items in these boxes down here. I could probably condense them all and save, I don't know, maybe free up like 2 or 3 boxes, start filling them up with shoes. Yeah, just free up that space. But yeah, shoes are taking over, as you can see. I just really hope that it's the right decision that I'm making right now, going into shoes pretty much. Fast forward to like March, April time next year, I'll be hitting the fields again, going back to those car boot sales, and hopefully I'll be picking up sort of everything items again. But then it's going to come down to like space. Is it going to get too tight in here if I'm picking up big VHS players and, I don't know, hi-fis and things like that, you know? Got a bit of hi-fi equipment there. Nerf guns, for instance. Shelves. Horse riding vests, all that big bulky stuff. It's a lot bigger than shoes, so yeah, gonna have to sort out some kind of different racking system. I might get like another one of these racks, stick it here in front of all this sort of gas box and electricity box and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. We're getting a bit tight for space in here, and I really don't want to rent a unit or rent garages just yet. Again, it comes down to a cash flow thing for me. Right now we're in the garage, pay the mortgage on the house, and of course the garage is included in that, so that's not too bad. But as soon as I start paying like £400 or whatever it is a month for a storage unit of some sort, it's gonna start eating into my profits. Of course it then balances itself out because you're storing more, you're listing more, you're selling more, hopefully. I've got to find that balance and jump into that sort of next stage of the business when I'm ready to do so. Right, let's get into the first sale. So it's only a small one. This one came through this morning. So we have had a sale today, which is good. Just this Mario Party 8. Got this from my sister-in-law, Nikki. She was clearing out some Wii games. Mario Party 8. That sold for £14.99, so not too bad. Right, and then coming over here, in box 1. Got a pair of Geox shoes here. So I don't sell Geox too often. Just a pair of blue sort of suede moccasins, slip-on shoes. Pretty nice condition. Pretty much like brand new. I only bought these because they were super cheap. I think they were like a £5 on Vinted. And they have sold for 30 plus post. Not too bad. Just got to find the other one. There it is. There you go. We've got 2 Geoxes there. And the next one to sell in box 21, which is just in the corner over here, is those Adidas Gazelles that I mentioned before. Quite a nice colour on these ones as well. They're like a lime green black suede. Really nice. These have sold for £46.25. So £3.75 postage. That brings it to 50 quid all in. And that is it. Just 3 sales, unfortunately. I wish it was more. Especially this time of year, of course. All right, there we go, 3 sales. And that is it for the last 2 days. We've had that one today, so hopefully that triggers the algorithm in eBay to honour us a few more sales. We'll wait and see. I just wish it was a bit busier. Honestly, when sales are amazing and you're just getting sale after sale, it's very easy to come on YouTube and be like, yeah, it's the best job ever. It's amazing. And look at all my sales. You know, I'm making so much money. Everyone should do this. This is what you should do. The reality is, as I say it all the time, you get the highs and then straight away you get the lows. And I'm currently in that low right now. So it's a shame because it's so close to Christmas and I wish I was just in better spirits. I don't feel Christmassy at all. I've managed to get all my Christmas shopping done at least, so that is done. Yeah, it's definitely just been a weird one. So that's probably going to be it for the video. I've got to get all this lot put away. I'll probably do that today. Got a bag there with a few pairs of shoes in. Hopefully we've got a few more to pick up today from the shops. But I haven't been sniping much. I'm kind of reeling it in a little bit now up until New Year. And just sort of like trying to plough through what I need to list. I mean, I've got these shoe trees, which I haven't even touched yet. And got them, they're like £20 each, you know? So I've got 3 sets there. That's potentially like 60 quid just sitting there. Just things like this bag, another bag there. Got this Nikon camera bag. Yeah, I think I need to find my groove a little bit and step away from the shoes just a little bit, get all this lot listed, as well as, I don't know, I've probably got some other stock in that box down there as well, just random items. And that scooter, which is still sitting there, which needs to be moved. So yeah, it's a weird one right now in the reselling world. Should also mention, had a chat to eBay the other day on a video call. They mentioned about this new feature that's coming in. They're introducing a buyer protection fee. So I think it's just for private sellers. Yeah, so business sellers, there's no extra fee for the buyer. But for private sellers, I think they're going to have to start paying a buyer protection fee. So pretty much how Vinted works, you buy your item on Vinted, such as that, £10, you pay like £2.29 for every postage, and then you'll pay like £1.50 or something for like the Vinted protection fee. It's some kind of percentage of the sale, and that way if anything goes wrong, it's your buyer protection fee, but really that's just fees for Vinted to make their money, because otherwise there'll be no income for them. So obviously eBay right now, these last few months, last 6 months or so, where it's been free fees for private sellers, they've been taking a massive hit on that. Yeah, so they need to introduce this sort of like private seller buyer's fee. So it's not going to be for business sellers, just private sellers. But I'm hoping, and I mentioned this to them, I'm hoping that drives more buyers to us business sellers. If someone wants to buy an item and they see that they've got to pay for the item, they've got to pay postage, and they've got to pay a protection fee, they're not going to buy it. Or they might buy it, depends on the price. I'm hoping that it counteracts a little bit and more people go to businesses because they just have to buy the item and then the postage, or free postage, even better, and they just take out that little percentage of a fee. And I think the percentage of the sale is going to be like 4 or 5%. I don't know the exacts of it yet, but that's just what I've been told. So yeah, let me know your thoughts below. End of the video. Thanks for joining me. Sorry again for the lack of content. Sorry again for just going cold turkey and just stopping the vlogishness. But I hope you enjoyed the 6 videos that I did manage to get out. If I don't see you before, hopefully you'll have a lovely Christmas, and thanks again for your continued support. See ya!